Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well, my friends. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it one of those bloody good subscribes. Hope you're all safe and well. It's Thursday. It's match day. Late lunch. A late lunch today. We're having a late lunch. I know. Outrageously early by about 3 minutes. 3 minutes, Tobes. I think we can cope with that. So, yeah, hope everyone is safe and well today. If you're new around here, as I said, where the hell have you been? Make sure if you're not going to the game tonight, make sure you keep an eye out for the West Ham Network live stream, brought to you live from Big Jim Baker's house. It's Anton. He's done a studio. So he's go back and check it out, and hopefully it all works. We can only hope. Simon, hope you are well, my friend. Hope you are well. How's your car? Still there, Artel? Still there, mate. It's still there. But we plow on. I'm dosed up. I haven't actually bought any paracetamol or anything today. But yep. So we're here. As I said, another game back at the London Stadium. I told you to get bored of us. This will be our. Could it be 4 wins in 12 days? Who knows? We can only hope. As West Ham play Anderlecht in arguably the deciding tie of the group. In terms of qualification, if we win today, we've won the group, which means we can take our foot off the gas. Maybe, although we know Moyes won't do that. And actually, now with the length of the squad we've got now, I don't think even we'd play. We might play a few of the kids, but where the likes of maybe Bowen and who seems to play every game, it seems, he may well get a rest for the likes of Dan Chesters or actually Dan. He's on loan. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. But I'm hopeful today. I'm hopeful of results. Pumped for the European eulogy of footballing excellence tonight. Oh, let's hope so. I've been funny. It was pretty crap last week, weren't it? The Anderlecht game was pretty crap last week, so hopefully it'll be a lot better. I think it will be here. Out of Moyes' press conference, Anton covered it yesterday, although the club just released it this morning for some reason. He said Antonio had a bit of a cold, but he should be. I reckon he'll be all right. Cornet, I don't think he'll be in the squad today. They reckon he'll be back for the Southampton game on Sunday. So I think the actual squad. We did your 11 this morning. Check it out. I think that's pretty much what's going to happen. I think we're going to have a very similar side to the side we had last week. In all honesty, I think so. I know some people are a bit funny with it because some people like to say, "Oh, we should have gone strong," and then if we needed to, bring in them later on, then take them off once we've secured the win. But I think Moyes will stick to that sort of a similar system, similar number of similar players, similar names to the game we had last week, in my opinion. Jan's here. I hope you're well, mate. Jayesh, welcome indeed. Hello, everyone. Hello to yourself. As I said, Anton's going to be doing a live watch along with his dad in the studio. It's worth tuning in just to see the studio Anton's setting up in the Baker Mansion, we'll call it. Apparently this room is the snooker room, and they don't use the room apart from watching football. So Anton's managed to persuade Jim to transform it into a studio. So that'd be fun, wouldn't it? That'd be fun. Appreciate little pre-match videos. Flynn to score a screamer. Yes, hopefully so. I'd like to see Flynn score today. No way, Susie. We do these because, there's only 60,000 people who are fortunate enough to go to the games every week, and there's millions of fans all over the world that don't obviously have an opportunity. Also, some of them can't obviously money and cost of living and stuff like that. So at least we're here. You can feel like you're part of it. And as I said, join us for the watch along later on. And Anton and Jim. Anton can't get down because he's got a wife and 3 kids, unfortunately, in Scotland. But he would love to come down for more games. But at least with him and his dad now, it's quite nice. So that's something which no one else is really offering in terms of, we've got the oldest YouTuber in town, really, with Big Jim, haven't we? What's for lunch, Russ? I haven't had lunch. I've been working, then jumped in the car, drove straight here, and set up just for you. Any sprouts about Peter? Only Flo calls me Russell Sprout. Thank you much. Only Peter. Hi everyone. A bit of lunch. Hope we have having a bit of lunch. What are you having, Daniela? Let us know. You can't leave me hanging like that. Can't leave me hanging for that. Something that Matt Anton was talking to Jake from West Ham Unofficial and a couple of other people the other day, and they complained that they turned up and they had the wrong attire for the matches. So a new segment we're having on this show, because I'm here so early, I can advise. So a new segment is the weather. So the weather today. So for anyone going to London Stadium tonight and this evening, obviously this is UK. This is UK timings. It's currently quite warm. Rob, you're ahead of me, mate. We actually do have the weather report. There we go, a proper weather report this time. So you can see it's going to be. We had a bit of rainy this morning. That seems to have cleared. The system. It's blue skies, a few clouds in the sky. Sun's going to be setting about 6:15 today. So there we go. So in terms of, by kickoff, about 14 degrees, not too shabby, Alonso. Small chance of rain, literally 1-2% chance of rain, something like that. By the time we finished around 10 o'clock, it's going to drop to about 12 degrees, so a little bit nippy. Russie B suggests, in terms of attire, a light jacket. That should suffice. If you feel the cold a bit too much, bring a hat. Most of the heat leaves your body from your head. So there we go. So hopefully you enjoyed the weather report. I just thought it's something that Anton suggested to me this morning. So now if you tune in, particularly in the mornings, particularly not necessarily now because you might come back from work and you might come straight here from work or whatnot, but in the morning. Give me 2 seconds. Settings, audio. There we go. Hello. Not as good. The microphone's run out. The microphone's bloody run out. Indeed, unbelievable. I do apologise. Actually, I tell you what I could do. Give us 2 seconds. I do apologise profusely. I tell you what I can do. Oh dear. There we go. Right, sort this out. Technical hitches. Let's just do this. Put that on like that. Let's put this on. Right. Hello. Apologies, for some reason my microphone stopped working. Maybe I didn't charge it up. I know. I had to unplug it. I do apologise. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Audio. 86. Hello. Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. I actually know what was it was annoying because I looked at my thing and I thought, oh, I didn't charge up last night. Silly me, silly Russie B. But that'll be all charged up for this evening, for the after the game. Let me put this away so I don't forget you. Good. At least you can all hear me loud and clear now. How frustrating! I do apologise. Let's hope I don't see anyone walking along, because I'd like to have interviewed some people if I saw some people. But hey ho, can't be helped. Let's go back and look in the comments then. Let's look in the comments. You see, this is the mark of a professional. You know it goes down, but you sort it out straight away. Good to know. Good to know. Right, let's have a quick look. It's clear, so that's a good sign indeed. Ham and gherkin, tea and peri chicken pot noodle have not stopped at work. Busy day. Good to know. Good to know. Everyone's talking about me being unplugged. Russie Unplugged. That's the name of my new album. Loud and clear. Yes. Good. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Russ has done a still. But I know what I did wrong. That was why. Rather than carry on yapping for another 20 minutes and looking back at the comments. Thanks for leaving soon to head down to the game. Pleasure. As I said, anyone new, anyone just tuned in, that's the weather report today. As I said, it should be a nice evening. The sunset around quarter past 6. So just before kickoff, doors open at 6:30 for an 8 o'clock kickoff. We'll have all the light shows and all that type of stuff. So make sure you check it out. And as I said, my suggestion for what to wear today is a light jacket. There we go. Hope you appreciate that. As I said, we'll have the watch along today. Anton's doing the watch along with his dad, so check it out. That's going to be fun. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing how that all works, and then telling Anton how to do it later. So there we go. What else we got here? We've got Happy Amaret. Hope you're well. Peter's here. Good on your son. Afternoon. I'll be at the ground tonight. I look forward to it indeed. Phil, if you're around after the game, I'll be here by the statue, probably doing a little chat, looping in with Matt, with Anton later on. So feel free to pop along then. Yeah, we could do. It's all good in the hood. Pie and mash delivered from Heath Pie Shop. Ooh, lucky you. Live and unplugged from London Stadium. It is indeed. It is. It's the new. It's a new thing. You see. See, clever. I can just throw my headphones in and off we go. It's all good. Nice to see loads of people in the chat as well. Trini, hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're all well. We'll have, as I said, we'll have Anton doing his thing a bit later on. So we'll have Anton here probably from about an hour before kickoff. Anton and Big Jim doing the watch along, so I'm looking forward to that. And so is Anton as well. I think he's looking forward to that as well. You're totally right, Chris. You're totally right. Some may prefer a hat. I mean, I don't feel the cold. I'm not even going for a jacket, honestly. I'm going rogue, as you can see. I'm just going arms bare. But some of you, if you do feel the cold, maybe wear a hat. Just a Rusty B suggestion. On the Hollywood, going Tenerife. Oh, God. So we're going to have loads of pictures of Happy Amaret drinking our beers in the group chat. When should we start queuing to get in the ground tonight, Poops? Well, 6:30 kickoff. 6:30 doors open for a 8 o'clock kickoff. So, up to you. Even better, give all the Tenerife Hammers a hug. Yes, you should go and see the Tenerife Hammers. If you're going to Tenerife, is Michael Levy Jr. in Tenerife? I believe he is. The singing sensation, Michael Levy Jr. He lives in Tenerife, so check him out. I think he sings a lot around Los Cristianos. So that is your job, Happy Amaret. It's to track down the singing sensation, Michael Levy Jr. and get a photo. So the rush sent you. Good on you, Happy Amaret. Son and San Miguel, indeed. Yeah. San Miguel always tastes better on the road, doesn't it? Beers always taste better on holiday, don't they? Always do. Always do. What are we thinking about the lineup today, peeps? What are we thinking? That's a good question, Rusty B. Thank you. I know. What are we thinking about the lineup today? Do you think Moyes is going to go not all guns blazing, but do you think Moyes is going to put all the big boys out? Do you think he's going to go with a similar side to the side that played last week? I think he is, personally. I think you'll end up seeing Areola in goal, but I think you'll see a back. If he might go back three again, I reckon. Back three. With Oggy, Dawson again. No, it's a lot of games with Dawson. Ben Johnson will come in, I think. I don't think you have Soufal right. I think if he goes three at the back, he'll have Soufal right wing back, Emerson left wing back. He might bring and then he'll go. I think he'll go Downs. He'll probably go Downs and Lanzini again in the middle. I reckon. Then he'll have Ben Rama. I think he'll go with Bowen again. I think he'll probably go with Fornals and Antonio up front. I reckon he'll be back from his cold. That's what I reckon. But let me know what you think. What do you think the lineup's going to be? Also, what the score's going to be. Obviously, 1-0. 1-0 was obviously the away leg. I'm hopeful for a couple of goals today. And it gets warmed up for Southampton. Oh, yes, sir. Right, have you been in the company? Well, ask me their questions. I'll tell you no lies, Peter. Anton's brother's turn up. Nice of him. Phil's gone for Areola, Johnson, Oggy, Dawson, Emerson, Rice Downs, Bowen, Paqueta, Ben Rama, Skamaka. Wow. You're going big boys. I don't think it'll go big boys. I think it'll be Rice. He may be Downs and Coventry in the middle and then play Lanzini at 10. But what he was saying in the press conference, which Anton covered so wonderfully yesterday, he sees Lanzini as more of like an 8 now rather than a 10. So there we go. I don't know what that's to do anyway. Rich, did you see the singing sensation Michael Levy Jr.? Rich, let me know. The Governor's arrived indeed. Downs and usually line up minus Antonio and Cressy, in my opinion. And yeah, actually, great shout. Yes, Diven. That's a good shout. I like that. That'd be a good idea, I think. Put Diven in. He's been travelling quite a bit, hasn't he? I'm going for it tonight. We won't do that, but that's what I like. Fair play. Back three: Kira, Oggy, Johnson. Give Dawson time to recover Sunday. Andy, I don't think you see Kira there. I don't think you will. I think you're more likely to see. I think you're more likely to see Cress going left back of the back three. Then maybe move Oggy in, and I think you'll play Dawson. That's a good shout. Don't forget, we haven't got long, and the Gerd will be back in. So there we go. He's on the grass ball accounts now. He'll want to get some game time. So this is ideal. Let's get this game out of the way. Let's win it. Let's win the group, and then play the players who need game time. The likes of Egerd. We've got Silkeborg in 2 weeks' time. Maybe a cameo then. Maybe play him again in the Budapest game. Then play him at the Blackburn game here. They get 3 or 4 games under his belt, for sure. And then, because obviously he'll want to go to the World Cup. He's obviously Morocco qualified as well, so he wants game time. And I'm really looking forward to him coming back. I'm really coming back. Him turning up, because I think it'd be massive. Win this and play the kids in the next round. Michael, I don't think we need to play the kids in the next round. I think we would. I think because Moyes is not those type of people. It was very unusual that Zagreb game last year where he brought on, by the end, I think it was 7 players, wasn't there? 7 under 21s, under 23s. But he didn't really start with them. The squad we've got now, people like Coventry need game time. People like Downs need game time. Lanzini needs game time. Ben Rama needs game time. Soufal needs game time. Emerson needs a starting position. Areola needs. So actually, once you start looking at it, there's not many kids left. There's not many kids. The only one it's like you can think Coventry can get some game time, but he's not really a kid now. we've said about Divin, Mbawa, and Bama. I can never pronounce it. Divin. We had Scales on the bench. You know, we've got a lot of the. I'd like to see someone like Anthony Marshall. Wouldn't mind him see, or Callum Marshall rather. Wouldn't mind see him getting some game time. He's been banging with the 18s, and it'd be great to see, particularly as Anton said the other day. We're looking at a couple of, under 16s in Scotland, and actually, if we can see that, this guy signed from us from Linfield last year, and now he's getting, a 5-10 minutes in the Europa Conference League game. That's a great advert for the club. Important to get the job done and get it done well. First point, I agree with Phil. It's not about the second point for me at the moment, mate. For me, it's about get the job done. Doing it well, not really that great. It's not really, for us, as I said last week, a 1-0 win to Anderlecht was all I really wanted, to be fair. And that's the same with today. I just want a victory. We need a victory just to keep this momentum going. It will be, if we win today, 4 wins in 12 days. Something like 5 in 6, something ridiculous like that. Going into the Southampton game, having confidence. And hopefully, what I want to do is get to a situation where we're not having to put Declan Rice on, we're not having to put Paqueta on, we're not having to put Skarmaka on. These guys I want fresh for Southampton, because I think Skarmaka against the Saints defence, chef's kiss. It'll be awesome. Happy Emirates, sunny. Basically, Anton, I've given Happy Emirates a job. Her task, if she chooses to accept it, is to go and find Michael Levy Jr., the singing sensation. Massive West Ham fan. We've had him on the channel. He's a lovely guy. Stop advertising. I'm sorry. More than just a podcast. He's always a contributor there. He's a lovely bloke. He's got a belting voice as well. Soul music. All church boy. Love it. So he has to keep an eye out for that. Good to ever talk to each other. Anton's beautiful. I'm a proper gooseberry, but you know what? 3 massive games, so F it. Someone's been on the San Miguel a bit early, isn't it? It's lunchtime somewhere. I think we will go strong tonight. I don't think we will, mate. I don't think we will. I really don't think we will. I think we'll keep it. I think it'll be today. I don't think we'll go strong. Come to about 7 o'clock when I see the team sheet and we've got our full strength side. I don't think we'll. I don't think it's our style. I don't think it's Moyes' style for this type of game. We've got the ability. We've got his. We really only need to win 1 out of the next 3 games to win the group, really. So he'll want it to be today. He'll want to win every game, because it's not a case of. It's a case of momentum, isn't it? It's a case of keeping things going. Building momentum. We haven't got. We've got game Sunday, then we've got game Wednesday, then we've got game Monday, then we've got game Thursday. So it's not about, and with rest days in between, you don't have much time to sort of do anything different. So it's all about momentum. It's all about keeping some momentum going. So I think he'll want to win the game. He'll want to win the Silk Ball game. He'll want to win the Budapest game. He'll want to win every game we're playing, because if we get, it reverts. I always have that sort of West Ham clips, the dog going back to sort of that situation where Big Sam put out the kids against Forest, do you remember? And it ruined a generation of players. We've had Sebastian Leggett, who's now forged a good career in the MLS, but that ruined his 1 appearance at West Ham. So I think he'll want to still. So I don't think he'll even play all the kids, when we do qualify for the next couple of games. I think he'll still, because we were saying the other day that there's still players there which need game time. There's still at least 6 or 7 players who aren't starting in the first team, who want game time. You look at the team that starts tonight. Say you've got Areola in goal. Say you've got Emerson's not starting for West Ham, so he'll play. You've got Sue Fowles not starting, he'll play. You've got Ben Johnson. You've got Oggy's not starting. He might even go with back 4. This and give Craig the night off. Downs, Lanzini, Coventry, Benrahma, Fornals isn't really. Fornals. Well, I think Fornals may play because Cornet may be probably back for the Southampton game. Antonio, even things like Randolph and stuff like that as well. I'd like to see, there's loads of people here, loads of people. I think lots of impact play on tonight's agenda. I think there's lots of it's when you notice it, the last couple of games now is the bench, whether it's the Europa League bench, Europa Conference League bench, or whether it's the Premier League bench. How strong that is now, and that's only going to get stronger with the likes of a Gaird's back, for example. When a Gaird's back and Cornet's in, we'll have a fully fit squad. First time for a year, maybe. Touch wood, as long as everyone doesn't get injured in between. You're right, Michael, about Ashby as well. He's game time. Totally. Well, you might see that. Maybe you see. Maybe you'll go over back three and Sue Farrell play in the back three, and then put Ashby as a right wing back. Je ne sais pas. Right, more importantly, what's the score going to be today, Pete? What is the score going to be today? 8 o'clock kickoff. Don't forget the watch along with Anton and Big G. Oh, have I gone? I'm back. Don't forget Big. I'm back. Don't worry. I'm back. I forget to turn my phone on, so when this is button phones, it goes. Oh dear, it's when it rains, it pours, Mandy, innit? When it rains, it pours. Rusty's checking them out. I got rid of them. Blocked them. It was only 80%. Was it 80% off? Nah, not in for that. Let's see what we got. It's played fringe players that may be hit indeed. 12:30 a.m. in Australia. I'll be up in a couple of hours to watch the game, and if I keen as could be. Now, Charlie, Moyes said he's not well. He's got a bit of a cold. I've had a bit of a cold, and I'm a brave little soldier. I've carried on, so hopefully he will too. I think he'll be all right. Winning is having positive impact on the Premier League. It seems is huge for us on Sunday, and I think every one of these Premier League games until the World Cup is huge for us, just because it's about momentum. It's about we get to a position where we go and then it's off for 6 weeks. We have every game is important, and October it was always going to be a critical month for us. And then we've got quite a few games in November as well, also include the Carabao Cup as well, which, to be honest, for me, is the easiest way to get into Europe at the moment, because firstly, being in Europe already, we go to third stages, and you only play third, fourth, sixth quarters. You only play about 6, 7 games, and you win 7 games, and you've won the Carabao Cup. So I really want us to have a decent run with that as well this year, definitely. Let's see what we've got. We've got 2-0 to Phil, 1-0 to Mandy, 1-0 to Martin, 3-1 over Land and Sea. But enjoy yourself. Let's just we can secure the group. Then you can have a party. Sounds great. 3-1, 3-0. 3-1 Irons. The Fulham game was a bit scruffy. Like to be tidy, of course. I think we all were Peter. I think for me, the first thing is to let's get the win. It's about it's about picking up 3 points, regardless of whether we play well. I think the performances will come, and they come with confidence. But we need to get that first bit out of the way first and get those games going. Get that, and it's becoming a habit. That's what it is, isn't it? It's about becoming a habit. Even that Fulham game, when they scored first, I was still confident we were going to win that game. I still thought we were going to win that. One game at a time, handling all domestic. Yep, Ben needs to start. His confidence is slightly hit. I want a clean sheet, 1-0. Indeed. I'll trip in, 3-0 comfortable win. would look great with an Andy Carroll bar on top. I could probably do that if I stood next. There's a thing behind me. There you go. How's it look? How's the Andy Carroll bun? Does it look good? Carry on. Antonio, Downs, and Johnson 3-0. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. 3-1, 2-1 depends on what team is picked. I totally agree. Rob's gone for a Desmond Tutu. I'm going for a 2-0. 2-zip. 2-zip tonight, I think. I think a clean sheet. I think a couple of goals as well. Thank you. I do try, Mandy, just for you. Yeah, a couple of goals, I think. 2-0. 2-0, couple of goals. No injuries. And like, I wouldn't mind like being 2-0 up at half time. Would be nice. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? A clean, you're right, a clean sheet would be good for confidence as well. Couple of goals, and then just crack on with it. Do you know what I mean? And just get going. I've got Super Paqueta as a number. I've got Super Paqueta as number 10. Mandy, I don't want Paqueta near the side today. We've got enough in this squad not to have to play and rely on Paqueta, Declan Rice, and Skelmacher to get us out of jail. I want the three of us. I want them three to have the night off. But we'll see what happens. I think so. Personally, I would play Downs and Coventry and then Lanzini at 10. But we know that Moisey has said in his press conference, go back and check out Anton's press conference review 5 o'clock yesterday, Hammer's headlines. He said that it's 3 o'clock actually. Lanzini, he saw him more as a sort of an 8, which I can understand because that's where he's been playing recently. So he also got the ability to put 4 nows there as well. I think you'll definitely see Lanzini today. I'm pretty sure he'll start today. He started every game, hasn't he, in Europe? So that's what I reckon. He will start today. A few more comments and we're going to shoot. Just watched the first half back from last Thursday. Best defensive we've played in both groups past 2 years. Hope we play on the front foot tonight. I hope so too. Ashby, Johnson, Downs, Coventry should play tonight. It'd be nice. I don't think he will. I don't think he'll play all of them tonight, but I think it would be nice if he did. As I said, you can afford to lose all 3, and I still think we're in the group. Can't see any other team pick up many points. Well, I mean, like the other day with bloody Silkeborg beating Bucharest 5-0, didn't they? So, a bit crazy. Anything can happen here, but a win basically guarantees us top spot, doesn't it? And it means we can chill out the next couple of games. We don't play again until 16s, which is in March, which would be good because Martin Godliman, the voice of West Ham United, he's got an operation booked for the 6th, what would be the home leg of the 32. So we want to just get passes through. Cornet not like to start now. Cornet no. Antonio I think still will start. I think he should start. I think you ought. I think Cornet no. I think Cornet will be back next week. This weekend. He'll be back for what's it called? He'll be back for the Southampton game. By all accounts. Good afternoon. Stuck at home with a bad back, but looking forward to the game. Don't forget to check out Anton and Big Jim. They'll be doing the watch along tonight. So it'll be all fun and games. Anton's been working in his studio. So there we go. If you are going to the game, just as a little heads up, that's the weather report. I thought I'd provide, is that one of Anton's ideas to provide you with the weather report because I'm here so early. So you know how to dress appropriately for the match. It's 15. There's no what's name here. The rain has gone. So just keep an eye out for that. I'd go with a light jacket for me. Actually, I'm going just top. I don't wear a light jacket. I run hot. But if you feel a bit nippy, in the evening. So maybe bring a hat. Or what you could do is go and see the Irons Food Banks, guys. And they're selling Irons Food Banks beanie hats at the stand just by the Aquatic Centre. And you can get one there. So not only would you be warm, but you're doing a bit for charity as well. And tell John that Russ sent you. What qualifications you need to do what you do for? None. Read somewhere Antonio may not be available. He's got a cold. but we'll see what happens. I have a coat and jumper with me. Nice. I think you probably start. I think maybe you probably go Son's jumper to start with, but maybe later on it'll get a bit nippier. Phil, depends. I suppose you on those. You're probably hardened because of all those cold mornings on the Thames. So you're probably used to. But like me, you probably run hot. Anyway, as I said, if you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. Anton's going to be back about... What time is he going to be back? I think Anton's back about an hour before kickoff. He'll be back around 7. Yeah, so about 7ish he'll be on. So make sure you check that out. He'll be there as always. And as I said, if you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. Maybe become a channel member. Be lovely if you could. Be lovely if you became a channel member. And get into our monthly draws and things like that. So there we go. As I said, we like to thank all of our channel members at the end of each of our shows. So as I said, see you guys very, very soon. Don't forget Anton will be back here later on with his show later on about 7 o'clock. And come on, you want? I'll be back tomorrow lunchtime with the midday time tomorrow with the ratings. To keep an eye out for that, and hopefully we'll have something to celebrate. Another win, maybe. Take care. Bye. Bye.
It's like a family tree, part of you and part of